Hello, everybody, and welcome to Split Light Productions. My name is Machine. We are currently racing at around Darlington Motor Speedway. That's where the races are being held this week. We're in the Xfinity car. Green flag flies. 50 laps of Darlington in the fixed series race. This race was actually a lot of fun. I actually love Darlington a lot. I think this is a driver's track. You really do have to pay attention on driving your car. We'll just drive around that incident there. And we'll just keep making our way through the pack. We'll drive around this gentleman who's lost some speed. Oh, we're just got a little bit of a slide there on there, but we'll get back into the pack there. So yeah, 50 laps. This is just kind of a long one, but let me know if you think just this normal commentary video would work a little bit better for these iRacing videos. Let me know down in the comments. The big thing with the turn 1 and 2 is you kind of have to swing low, then you swing high, and then back to low, and you kind of have these really big runs. You kind of have to choose your battles on making passes, and then turns 3 and 4 really do got to slow down a bit, or else you're going to be in that wall. Finally made the pass there. Just got to hold it together. Just got to hold it together. You know, this track is very unforgiving if you're not prepared. Whoop! We got slid out. Oh, there goes that guy behind us. Like I said, if you're not prepared, or paying attention, you will slide yourselves out of those corners. But I think we got our first yellow flag section here in the track, so we'll skip on over to the next green flag here. All right, pace car is in now. We are back to racing at Darlington. Moved up a couple of spots. We're on the outside line still, which is pretty favorable. Well, it's not actually. Not at Darlington. Darlington, you want to be on the inside line going into that turn 1 there. Definitely got to keep it easy on those restarts to avoid first turn crashes there. But we're starting to make some speed. We're making some passes. Oh, we're just okay. Well, there's a scene of the start-finish line right there, and get some cars trickling through. There we go. I missed that pass altogether. I'm gonna have to remove that camera. At this point in the race, I felt pretty confident in my abilities. I really do enjoy Darlington, and I know I am fast around this track here. And another shot of the start-finish line as we're making our way past that. But now I made another pass, and we're gaining some time on the people behind us there. just a light dab of the brakes to get yourself around turn 3 and 4.
12, you're a retard.
And I'll tell you, once that door opens, it's hard to close it. I know that.
And that's another yellow flag, I believe, that just went out as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, you know, in this race, there was actually a decent amount of yellow flags that went out. So we'll skip over again into the next green flag section of the race.
If we could put a run together, tires would become a new door opener, but I don't think we're ever going to get there.
All right, green flag is flying once again. Third restart of the race. Still got a decent amount of laps to go on there. Oh! Gave that guy a little bit of a shunt by accident. Definitely did not mean to do that.
Nice little turn 1 4-act.
Yeah, what the hell, man? I got one too.
It was definitely not intentional. I definitely kind of target fixated back to the shot of...
Somebody rear-ended me going into turn 1.
Back to the shot of the start-finish line there.
I was going to say, I was trying to make sure I left plenty of room underneath you.
Think about it. Yeah, man. Apparently I got damaged.
And another shot of the start-finish line as we're going across. But we are racing pretty hard. Dude behind us tapped the wall a little bit. It's so easy to tap the wall leaving turn 2 there. Because you could swing out. God, I hate that the shot of the start-finish line is happening so often.
What's up? What in the hell, man? Why can't y'all be fucking patient?
And that was another yellow flag that just came out.
Yeah, no, sorry there, number 23. I definitely didn't mean to bump you that hard.
You're good, boss. No worries. Turn 1 on the restart's always tough here.
It really is. It really is.
But yeah, just a nice apology to number 23 there. Definitely was not intentional.
Especially on
there.
One tires on restarts.
Target fixated there. But we'll skip over again to the next green flag section in the race. Flag is going to be flying once again at Darlington. We've cycled up a little bit further into the pack. Front runners and we're doing pretty good on fuel at this point in the race. At this point, 50 laps of Darlington pretty easy to do on one tank of fuel, but it's mainly going to be the entire year. So probably realistically we're going to get in at the next yellow flag, or at least if the leaders, the new leaders, get well. So currently in 4th position. We're still running pretty strong. Top 3 there. Kind of driving away a little bit. Guy behind us. There he goes. Out to the back stretch there. Which is very unfortunate. I believe that rolls out next. Yep, here's the-
I think this place is far beyond some capabilities.
We'll skip over to the next green flag section. Didn't really last very long. Maybe only a lap and a half or so until that had happened. So let's skip on over there and get to the next green flag section. All right, we're going back to green flag racing. We cycled back further into the grid. We did make a stop and get some fresh tires. You know, I believe we were like 25-ish laps into the race. So fresh tires. We're going to make some moves here, hopefully. Try to get back into the previous position that we were in, at least top 6, I believe. So just got to keep careful on these. And we're back to pacing again. And they're wrecking everywhere. They're sliding all over the place. We're just going to drive right past that real quick.
Nice driving, 11.
Well, green flag is still going.
Nice job holding those brakes, 8.
We're still racing, which is good. That's always good that we're still racing. Now we're just going to try to keep up that pace. Try to give us a bit of a gap from the guys behind us and try to catch up to that front pack now. Ah, yes. The glorious shot of the start-finish line when there's no cars driving over it. And there I go. Starting to make some ground. We're starting to make some moves and some good pace off of turn 2. We're really catching up with the pack there. Fox car is trying to make a move on the inside. He does make that pass, but barely. That inside line going in turns 3 and 4 is kind of the line you'd want to go in these cars. Usually later in the race, you can pretty much rip the high line, but with how fast these cars are, that inside line in turns 3 and 4 is pretty solid. Make a move. Taking it 3 wide. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to back off there. That was definitely not going to be a wise decision. Definitely feel like I rattled some cages there by trying to make a move there. And we're back to the start-finish line screen. We love to see it. I have no idea what's happening. There we go. Hi. We're back. Foxcar has made some moves. He's passed 2 other people. Number 23 and 20 starting to fight for each other. See if I can't make a pass on from 20 there. Really got to try to push pretty hard. Dude behind us is starting to catch up, so hopefully I can make this pass. We're gonna see if I can't make a move on the inside there.
Need to get my sunglasses out.
You're telling me, man, it screws with me every time.
All right,
Thank
we
you,
made our
guys.
pass with the number 20. We got it done on the inside, so now let's catch up.
Sir.
Now we got a back marker here. We got to. Hopefully he moves out of the way. Please, please. All right, he's made clear. Let us go by, which is great. Now let's try to get that pace back up. At this point in the race, like, the focus is strong. Like, I was in a Discord call with some friends, and I was pretty darn quiet, trying to focus on this race. I was definitely starting to sweat a lot as well. Ooh, dude behind us tapped the wall a little bit, lost some speed. We'll take that. We'll take that gain in time. Let's try to keep the pace strong. Start making our way up to the front pack there. See if we can't catch another spot before the end of the race. We take it too wide in 3 and 4. Here I am trying to make my presence known again with these two as we cross the start-finish line right there. And of course, I've made the pass against the Fox car in that cutaway. Ooh, two cars behind us tapped the wall again. Very easy. Very, very easy to hit that wall.
Sorry there, 3. I was not expecting you to blow up the center quite so much.
Yes, sir.
Slowly making my way up to this front pack here. Currently sitting comfortably in 5th. See if we can't snag one more spot before the end of the race. Again, start-finish line. Love to see it. Love to see not seeing any sort of action from me. That's great. We love it. And we're back.
You're good, bro. It's already destroyed. You can't hurt it no more.
We catch some sort of a draft from number 23 here as we starting to make our presence known in his mirror. Assuming that he has his mirrors on, but see if we can't try to get around him here pretty soon. Got a good run off turn 4. See if we can't. He's squeezing. Okay, we're gonna have to back off there. We'll tap the wall again. Got to refocus. Got to refocus, machine. Keep going. Fox car is now on my tail. And try to make a move. All right, he slots behind me there. He's probably going to definitely try to make a move again in the next couple of laps here. But we got to try to get that pace back up, catch back up to these guys. Ooh, good entry into turn 1. Dude in front taps the wall, loses some speed. We're gaining some time here, and I'm going to have to back off a little bit to try to not hit the wall myself. Going too wide. going to have to go pretty far on the inside there. It's definitely going to be a stretch to potentially make that 3 wide. Going into turn 1. Would have been very dangerous, so backed off a little bit. We'll keep the pace back up. Keep the pressure on. We're getting a little loose out of turn 4. Gotta be careful. We're gonna try to make a pass, maybe on turns 1. Nope, we're gonna let him go by. We'll slap back in behind him. Trying to make a run off of 2. You're doing pretty good on these runs off of 2. And try to go on the inside. Getting really loose off of turn 4. We've got to be very careful on that. Fox car is coming up. He's making his presence known. Okay, we're going to start making a move. Maybe catch him off guard. The entrance of 3. Maybe we're still side by side. Still side by side going across the line there. Slot back in behind him in turn 1. Not quite there yet, but we're definitely looking at making a move. We're going on pretty far on the inside for a pass there. Slow down a bit, try to make that corner. Back marker, we're getting in the way again, so we're on the outside. Hopefully we can't try to make a move. The back marker really slowed us down a bit. And the beautiful shot of start-finish line, once again. As a few cars trickle by. All right, Fox guy has made his move. We're going alongside him on the outside line against the wall. Oh, bouncing. Oh, we're pinballing a little bit. Okay, Fox has moved off down into the infield. Definitely I pinballed a little bit there and tapped his inside, his right rear. Definitely wasn't intentional, but definitely lost a little bit of skill there. Definitely wasn't my intention at all. But, you know, here we are. Now we're in 4th. We're going to try to make a pass on number 3 here. See if we can't get past him as we cross the finish line here. No!
Way to save that tire.
Good race,
Didn't
bro.
quite make it past the number 3, but we finished in 4th position
Did
at
we
the
in
end
there
of the
14?
race.
Woo, that was good racing, you guys. Holy shit.
But yeah, that will conclude this race. We're going to bring the car back to the pits to round off this race. Overall, this race was really good today. It made felt really good to be driving that Xfinity car around Darlington. Definitely gained some I rating. Did lose a little bit of safety rating on this race, unfortunately, with the 4X, and I believe I tapped the wall a little too hard and got myself an additional 2X. So finishing off with a 6XR. Search for 2K is still going, so be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified when every video comes out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for your morning reactions, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for your gaming videos. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. See ya!